We all know the story of Bruce Wayne, orphaned as a child when a gunman killed his parents, and later becoming Batman. But how did he get from that alleyway to the rooftops of Gotham? As a teenager, Bruce grapples with his grief and seeks therapy from Dr. Hugo Strange, hoping to overcome his inner darkness. He trains relentlessly to prevent others from suffering as he did. After being arrested for participating in an underground fight circuit, Bruce is bailed out by Alfred, who urges him to stop his self-destructive behavior. Bruce confronts Hugo, exposing his illegal activities and informing local law enforcement, as he announces he's leaving Gotham to further his training. Unbeknownst to Bruce, his future will be filled with new challenges, highlighted by a serial killer leaving a child crying amidst their parents' blood. Bruce arrives in Paris to learn from the best in various skills and arts, aiming to become the Dark Knight. Ironically, the top experts aren't easy to find, so Bruce races across rooftops until he encounters a thief breaking into a home. He confronts her, but she skillfully pins him down with throwing knives and escapes. Her name is Lucy, the Gray Shadow, who later offers to teach him how to be a world-class thief. Bruce, conflicted about learning from a criminal after vowing to punish them, realizes it's a necessity. As Bruce improves rapidly, Lucy brings him to rob a mansion owned by an oil CEO. They find a gold box of valuables but are interrupted by police. During their escape, a cop shoots Bruce in the leg. Lucy saves him, carrying him to safety before more cops arrive. Lucy patches up Bruce, and their shared moment ends with Bruce, emotionally distraught, kissing his mentor. Lucy rushes off for clothes, her feelings evident. Suddenly, she's grabbed from behind. Bruce, discovering a stolen box's hidden compartment filled with teeth, is confronted by Henry Ducard, who holds Lucy at gunpoint and reveals he's a world-class detective hired by Alfred. Ducard explains the teeth are trophies of the serial killer, CEO Mr. Glonnet. Glonnet, now driving with a police escort, kills an officer and escapes. Ducard and Lucy plan a trap for Glonnet by trying to sell his jewelry box, hoping to draw him out, but Bruce accidentally spooks the buyer, triggering a shootout. During the scuffle, Bruce tries to disarm the shooter, causing the gun to go off. Ducard is shot and tells Bruce to flee as the police approach. Bruce, still shaken from Ducard's shooting but relieved he'll survive, needs to stop Gomet from killing again. Using Ducard's advice on profiling, Bruce identifies Gomet's next target, an old college friend. He breaks into the friend's house, finds a terrified woman and comforts her, only to see Gomet sneaking up in a mirror's reflection. A fierce fight ensues, leading to a room where Bruce discovers the friend's corpse. Consumed by rage, Bruce nearly kills Gomet until Lucy intervenes. At the hideout, Bruce leaves Alfred a voicemail, promising to continue his journey. Lucy fires Bruce, saying he's ready to move on. Bruce joins Ducard to learn detective skills, then heads to a North Korean mountain to train with Master Kirigi. Despite brutal rejection, Bruce persists and is eventually admitted. There, Bruce, now going by the alias Jack, meets Anton, and they bond over their shared quest to stop crime. Bruce and Anton are locked in a cell while searching for Avery, a former KGB operative and master of deception recommended by Henri Ducard. Detained, they face a general demanding answers, threatening Anton unless Bruce reveals their mission. Despite the general revealing he knows Bruce's identity, the young hero remains silent, which impresses Avery, who reveals herself as the general and was simply testing their resolve. Avery will teach Bruce disguise techniques for his future roles, including Matches Malone. Bruce struggles with Avery's tasks while Anton excels. During an embassy mission to retrieve a book, Bruce nearly jeopardizes their plan by faking a heart attack, but Anton secures the book. Bruce secretly throws the book into a river, not trusting Avery with it. Avery, agreeing with Bruce, now begins their training in the art of disguise. In the woods, Luca Jungo, the Swiss Mark, a renowned marksman and Avery's recommendation, kills a deer with one shot. Bruce and Anton seek his training. Jungo is reluctant, fearing he'll create more killers, but Bruce convinces him they want to stop them. Both show impressive shooting skills, with Bruce demonstrating advanced proficiency. Jungo recounts a grim mission where he had to kill a target's family to ensure his team's escape. He starts training them with firearms. While hunting, Anton shoots a deer in the neck, causing it to suffer. Jungo realizes Anton's true motives and draws his weapon. Bruce, conflicted, shoots Jungo's hand to disarm him, but Anton kills Jungo. Bruce tries to intervene but is overpowered by Anton, who declares Bruce must be willing to do whatever it takes to be the greatest before walking away, leaving Bruce devastated. Back in America, Bruce learns sleight of hand and illusions from John Zatara, the world's greatest stage magician, while practicing breath-holding underwater while restrained. Bruce begins to develop feelings for Zatanna, though he remains committed to his goal. John, now drunk, is confronted by a lesser demon who flees when Bruce and Zatanna arrive. John explains that the demon periodically attacks him, but he repels it and moves on with his life. Bruce realizes magic exists and studies under John and Zatanna, but struggles, as magic requires surrender and sacrifice that Bruce is unwilling to make. They set a trap to exorcise the demon, using Bruce as bait due to the darkness in his heart. The demon appears in a blaze of fire, and Bruce fights but struggles until John arrives and vanquishes it, apologizing to Zatanna for his drinking and not being a father since her mother's death. Bruce shares a final drink with John, who recounts stories about his parents. Bruce continues traveling after Anton abandons him, encountering sabotage in Rio de Janeiro and Mexico. In Shanghai, Sky Spider, a master of aerial maneuverability who also trained Anton, rescues Bruce. He runs into Anton repeatedly but never catches him. Bruce's final stop is with Dr. Daniel Captio, a master of the mind, who teaches him to ignore pain and rewrite emotions. Bruce resists becoming emotionless. Anton, bloodied, warns Bruce of Harris Zuma, Ra's al Ghul's enforcer. Bruce confronts Zuma, and they engage in an intense martial arts battle, exchanging powerful blows. Bruce finally knocks Zuma off a cliff, but Zuma survives, inviting Bruce to meet Ra's al Ghul. Bruce and Anton reconcile, teaming up to find the mysterious Ra's al Ghul. Bruce and Anton search for Ra's al Ghul in the desert when their car explodes, but they survive. They find an outpost surrounded by assassins and are introduced to Ra's and Talia. Ra's offers to train them, claiming they need to think bigger to save the world. Both agree and undergo rigorous training in martial arts, swordsmanship, and healing. Bruce, overconfident, challenges Ra's but is swiftly defeated and stabbed. While healing, Bruce's bond with Talia grows. Anton, suspicious, discovers missiles but is interrupted by Zuma. Ra's reveals his plan to use his army to enforce peace and announces that Bruce and Anton must fight to replace Zuma as the hand of the demon. Bruce disarms Anton and wins in hand-to-hand combat, but instead of becoming the hand, Bruce is named the Heart, the heir to the League of Assassins. Bruce assumes the role of Ra's right-hand man, meditating in a cavern adorned in League of Assassins armor. He grows close to Talia, but secretly plans to stop Ra's. During a meeting, Ra's reveals his true plan to force the world to submit. Bruce reveals he already knew from Anton, who told him about the missiles, and has planted bombs to destroy the silo. In the ensuing battle, Bruce seemingly defeats Ra's but is stabbed by Talia. He falls into the fire but is saved by Anton, who brings him to safety. Anton admits he spared Bruce only to fight him again someday. After his long journey, Bruce returns home to Alfred and reflects on his experiences. In the final scene, he descends into the caves beneath Wayne Manor, surrounded by bats, preparing the final moment before becoming the protector of Gotham, the world's greatest detective, founding member of the Justice League, the Batman.